This is Joseph Drust, and welcome back to another episode of Ask ZBrush. So we had a question sent in asking, how can I disable the auto-collapsing of palettes? So here I just have ZBrush loaded up, and let's say I'm over in the tool area over here, and I want to open the geometry palette, and then I also want to open the subtool palette. By default, as soon as I click on the subtool palette over here, you'll notice the geometry palette is going to close, and I'll only have the subtool palette left open. So how can I go by making it so that when I open the geometry palette, the subtool palette stays open as well? So one way you can do this is by holding Shift when you open any additional palettes. So you can see I have the subtool palette open over here, and if I hold Shift and now click the geometry palette, you're going to notice the subtool palette is going to stay open, and the geometry palette will open as well. Now, if you don't want to go through the process of holding Shift to open a palette and keep everything open, you can also disable this functionality globally. So if I navigate over here to the Preferences panel, and then I'm just going to open up the Interface area here, and I'm going to open up the Palettes section. Now, in the Palettes section, you have this button that's labeled F16 One Open Subpalette. Now, the text on this button is currently not correct, but this is the button you need to turn off in order to disable the auto-collapsing of palettes. So if I come over here and simply just turn that off, and now go back to my tool menu over here, and just simply open up another palette here, you'll notice with that option off, whenever I open a palette, everything else is going to stay open as it was originally. So that process again is going to the Preferences panel over here, and turning off this F16 One Open Subpalette. Now, after you have this set to off, you want to make sure you store your config as well. So just navigate up here to the Config palette, and then simply click Store Config. And this will make sure that this option is disabled the next time you restart ZBrush. So if you have any other additional questions on ZBrush related pipelines or processes, please use the hashtag AskZBrush on Twitter. Happy ZBrushing!